Thanks very much, and good afternoon, colleagues. It's been an absolutely fantastic day. This is my first participation in the Language Day at SU, and I got to tell you, coming on the back of 2 days of engagement that we had at a national level with regards to language and the way institutions or higher education institutions and government is looking at language, it is fascinating to see how we as an institution start to engage with the language framework policy and how we as an institution start to look at language. I think, as has been mentioned on a number of occasions, there are perceptions about language at our institution, rightly or wrongly. So I think we have some baggage as an institution that goes back years, but it's about us changing that perception. And I think, one of the themes that came out strongly over the course of the USAF colloquium as well as today is that you cannot in any way divorce language from identity and culture. What we want to do as an institution, our purpose is to ensure that we develop the citizens that the country needs through the graduates that we produce. It's about creating the environment for social cohesion. It's that kind of purpose that we have as an institution, and the role that language plays in that regard is enormous. And I think, we can't underplay that. And as I said in one of the sessions, the breakaway sessions, I think we have a tremendous potential as an institution to really move forward in this country in terms of nation building and social cohesion, and for us to start to do it at an institutional level, and then hopefully that's going to spill out onto a national level. And multilingualism is going to play a huge role in that regard. I think we all feel uncomfortable, right? I mean, I can just give you my personal experience. I'm not strong at languages. Even though my first language is English, I struggle with it. Leave alone the second and third language. But I understand the importance of language in terms of building bridges between cultures, in building relationships and friendships and so forth. And that is why you then push yourself to become multilingual. When I arrived at Stellenbosch at the start of the year, one of the first things that I did was to say I need to be able to at least be conversive in Afrikaans and isiXhosa. And so I've set out to do that. I'm struggling my way through Afrikaans at the moment, but I'm hopefully going to get there, and I'm going to be more conversant in Afrikaans shortly. And then I'm going to tackle isiXhosa, because I think it sends a loud message out there in terms of what we want to do and the way we want to make people feel within the institution as well. So it's been an absolutely fantastic day. I mean, I just love the stories that were shared by our colleagues, and the fact that we still have about 100 of us still in this session. It talks a lot about what we've been able to achieve during the course of the day by sharing these stories, by taking away, in my opinion, the points that have been made that is going to enable us to be a lot more effective in terms of our language implementation. Yes, we have a language policy, but I think it's been mentioned on a number of occasions. It's the implementation that really counts. And I'm looking at a lot of practical issues that were discussed today that we can take forward to ensure that we enhance and make more effective our language implementation, and about being a truly multilingual institution, and about the purpose of that in terms of taking our institution forward. But colleagues, I want to thank you for all of your inputs. Definitely, we do have a strong intent that comes out in terms of what we want to achieve as an institution in terms of multilingualism. And it's about every one of us now playing our role in ensuring that we have that intent effectively materialize within the institution. But thank you very much, colleagues, for all of your inputs, and to Antoinette and to the team in LTE and in the Language Center. I think we greatly appreciate all the work that you do in terms of promoting multilingualism in this campus, about the work that you do in terms of making this a very successful language day. So my great appreciation to you for that. And I'm hoping that this is going to be the start of a wonderful story that we're going to tell as an institution about how we actually do nation building and develop strong social cohesion through the use of language. Thanks very much.